Don't you hate when it does that? Yes, I am. Yeah, I'll probably do one next weekend. Next weekend I'm planning one. I'll check all the tides and everything, but yeah, we'll definitely do another one. You've still got your portrait one to catch up on too.
Yeah, I could swap it for another one though.
Yeah.
Happy to.
Okay.
What sort of class, Neil?
I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. I'll check what the tides are doing. I'd like to do a long exposure one. I would like to do a long exposure one. If we get the high tide around at Point Vernon, then yeah, you need the high tide. So yeah,
Cloud like that.
and yeah. Okay, we've got one person in here. Can you just confirm whether we're up and running? The reception is really bad at the moment. So let me know whether anyone can hear me or not. I can see that we've got one person watching. Yeah, I've had to reboot the stream, restart it. Reception is not great at the moment. So we'll just wait for a few people to jump in. And see, here we go. Yeah, the reception, sometimes you just got to wait for it to kick in and yeah, all the clouds gone. Yeah, over that way will be nice. Blue Owl will be nice. Blue Owl is always good. Yeah. So yeah, if anyone's in the chat at the moment, just let me know whether the stream's working okay. Yeah, the reception just completely dropped out. So I had to restart the stream. No, still only one person in. Okay, we have two people in here. Can anyone confirm whether we're up and running, whether you can hear me or not? I'm going to come around in front of the camera. Yes, we've had a few reception issues. The stream completely dropped out. We've lost reception altogether. So I've rebooted the stream. I've put my settings down as low as they'll go, just to try and get something running. So let me know if you can hear me. Up and running. Oh, yay. Okay, thanks, Kath. Okay, we're up and running. Yeah, I've had to dumb down the settings. I've literally got my bitrate running at potato speed. G'day, Scotty. How are you? Yeah, good. Nice. All right, we're up and running. Video and audio, good. Okay, perfect. All right, we're up. Yes, good old Hervey Bay reception. It isn't the greatest in the world, especially after those storms we had. There's been a few issues, so we can't really blame the reception too much. I'm back at my tree. I've got a couple of lovely ladies here with me tonight. So we're hoping to get a nice sunset. It was really good half an hour ago. And we had lots of nice high cloud. There's a little bit of high cloud over to the right, which I'm sort of hoping might get some colour. But Blue Owl will be fine, okay? I can guarantee Blue Owl will be nice. So this is Suzanne's first trip out here. And probably her last by the look of it. Yeah, the mud is muddy. The mud is very muddy. After all the rain we've had, it's very, very muddy out here at the moment. Hot, very hot, Scotty. Yes, well, we're starting to get into the cooler months. So you need to come back here. Come back to Australia for a visit, because it's very nice out here tonight actually. It's probably about 26, 27 degrees, a slight breeze. So thank you to everyone who's in. Yeah, sorry about the delay. Yeah, look, it's just reception. Reception is not great. So, you know, audio may play up a little bit. The stream, yeah, I've got it set to like the minimum settings, so I'll try not to move the camera around too much. There are rainbow bee eaters everywhere flying around us, but we're not going to be able to get shots of them. I don't even know if you'll see them, to tell the truth. Yeah, there was a kingfisher. There was a sacred kingfisher in the tree when we got here. G'day, Sim, how are you? Good to have you along. So I left my beers at home. I was going to come and have a beer and crack it open and say hello to everyone. Scotty, 39 degrees. Okay, yeah, you can keep that. Okay, I'll see that there are some bee eaters right behind me. I'll just see if you're not going to see them on the phone, but let me try. There's a heap of bee eaters running around, flying around. There's quite a lot of them. I haven't seen them down this far before. Yeah, I don't know whether you'll see them on the stream, but yeah, thanks everyone who's in here. We're waiting. Look, here they come. I don't know whether you can hear them or not. They sound like crickets. Beautiful bird, really, really awesome bird. But we're not here for the birds today. We're here for a sunset, and we're back at my tree. So yeah, it was a very last light. Today was looking really good. We had some really nice high cloud. It was looking good most of the day, and when we got here it was looking nice as well, and then all the clouds just kind of broken up, and of course there's cloud all around us. There's some nice cloud all around, but not where we want it, and that happens. All right, so hello everyone, welcome to Hervey Bay again. So yeah, I got a couple of ladies with me tonight, so we'll I know Linda's waiting for some cloud. She's not even going to bother taking photos yet. Suzanne's first trip to the tree, so she's shooting away, hopefully getting lots of good shots. Yeah, I will get the camera out soon and just sort of run through some settings. But yeah, just more of a stream just to say hello to everyone and have a bit of a catch up. I know I did one the other night, but like I said, it was looking really good when I got here. It was looking really good. So I will take some photos while we're here. It's a helicopter flying through. Okay, let me have a look at my settings and see what I've got going on here. Okay, so my first few shots, I've got the Canon 6D, I've got the 24-105 today. I do like to have a little bit of reach here, just so I can, 24 is wide enough to get all our foreground. Got that 100mm just to get in nice and tight, and also get a chance of some birds if we're really lucky. There was a kingfisher in the tree when we got here. So what I'll do is I'll quickly run through my settings, because I'm going to shoot handheld to start with. So I'm just going to put it onto single shot mode. We're going to shoot in manual mode, and I'll just show you my settings for handheld. So for anyone who watched my latest video on shooting in manual mode, I'm doing the exact same thing here. I'm going to shoot in manual mode. Okay, and because I'm handheld, I'm actually going to have my aperture down at around about f8. Okay, that's just going to make my shutter speed faster. Okay, so if I get my shutter speed down, let's just go down to 100th of a second, for example. Okay, so if I've got my shutter speed at 100th of a second, if I close down my aperture or go a larger aperture number, that will make everything darker. Okay, so I want to be at a fast shutter speed, so by having a smaller aperture, or a smaller number, just lets more light into the camera. Okay, so I don't use my reading here. I simply go by the histogram. So what I'm going to do is try not to shoot into the sun. Let me go into autofocus. I've got my stabilizer on, and I'm just going to focus on that tree. So similar to normal, the tree is our focus point, and by shooting at f8, I'm going to get everything in focus from the tree to the background. Okay, and then yeah, similar to my other video, all I'm going to do is change shutter speed. If I get below 1/25th of a second, that's when I think about getting the tripod, or even just bumping up the ISO to get a faster shutter speed. So we've got lots of options in manual mode. So we'll just sort of, that's where we're going to start, and as we lose light, we'll take our shutter speed down, up, change ISO, and I'll explain that as I go. Yeah, thanks Simon, thanks everyone who's in here. So Kath Leslie, how are you? I didn't see your message. Yeah, look, if I miss people's messages, a lot of the time it's the reception doesn't feed through the message, because occasionally when I watch the live streams back, I do see people commenting, but yeah, they just don't get fed through, especially when the reception's crappy. So Leslie, yes, thank you for popping in. Didn't see that message there. So Kath, Leslie, Scotty and Syme. Okay, good to see you in here. All right, we're getting close to sunset. So, and we've actually got, everything's changed here. Okay, over where the ladies are, this little stream used to run straight down that way out of the frame, but now, after all the rain and floods we've had, it's running really nicely into me, basically, so giving us a nice leading line out to that tree, which is really nice. G'day Pam, how are you? G'day Matt, how are you? Nigel, you're back. Yes, I'm back too. Thanks Nigel. So Nigel's from the UK, and I was just saying as we dropped out, it must be very early in the morning for you over there. So yeah, thank you very much for popping in, Nigel. Thank everyone for popping in. It's good to see. Yeah, back at my tree. I know I've done a few streams here, but it's really nice. There goes those bee eaters just flying past the tree then. So I'm going to take some shots. But yeah, that's kind of what I've got framed up on the camera, on the, what's it called? The YouTubes. What I've got framed up on the YouTubes is kind of the shot that I'm going to go for now. I do like that. So let me stop talking. I'm actually going to bring this back a little bit because I want to be where the camera's set up. Okay, so yeah, look, the stream got off to a pretty crappy start, to tell the truth, so don't mind the stream dropping in and out. The audio may break up occasionally. It's probably glitch. Oh, I've just sunk down to my knees in mud. Oh, all right, it's muddy. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm going to frame up. Let me just sink this tripod in. I literally just sank down to my knees in mud. It was hilarious, but you didn't see it. All right, let me get some shots. So I don't have a flippy screen, so I'm just going to get down as low. Yeah, I like this little channel that's running through here. Looks quite nice. So once again, I'm just going to take a reading. Do it on my live screen. It's easier. God, I do my focus through, lock it into manual mode. Yeah, I'll shoot a few at 24mm for starters. That sun's really bright. I don't want to really shoot into the sun, but it is what it is. Let's try some of these mangroves here. Yeah, that's okay. What happened? You sunk? Yeah. It's yeah, very muddy. All right, we've got some clouds starting to come in now. Yeah, sort of don't like where that sun is at the moment. Let's try a starburst. So I'm going to take my aperture up to f22, see if we can get a bit of a starburst happening, which means I need to get my shutter speed down even slower. Crank up my ISO a bit. Let's give that a try.
When you do a starburst, is it what's your shutter speed?
So go to f22, so change it to f22. Let me come and have a look. Your shutter speed will change. So I'm just going to go and give Suzanne a quick rundown of how to do a starburst. So what I'll do, I'll leave you guys looking at the tree. Yeah, oh, it's very, very muddy here. I'm going to have to move. I'm going to move this so I'm not going knee deep in mud. Pam, are you using a filter? No, not today. Not using a filter today. We'll go into wide angle. No filter today. I kind of want faster shutter speeds. There's a little bit of wind around, so that'll keep our tree nice and still. And yeah, I really only use filters when I want movement. So if I want water movement, if I want cloud movement, I think Linda might have some filters on. So I'll bring you over to have a look at some of Linda's shots later. Because yeah, the filter definitely helps with the sky in the foreground. Okay, so f22, yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's what I just
Yeah.
checked. I took one.
Yep. Yeah, that's good. You know what you're doing.
That light's pretty nice.
Yeah, now you'll get the starburst through the tree. So keep trying. You'll see the sun through the trees. You'll actually see it on your live screen. So it's one of those ones that if you sort of move your tripod either left or right just a little bit, and you'll see it, yeah, if you don't sink in the mud. And once you see like a bright spot appear, that's when you know you'll get it. You've really got to have that sun in your shot.
And the focus on the
Yeah, still focus on the tree. So f22, your depth of field is going to be massive.
if I can find the focal point. Okay, there it is over there. How do I make this bigger?
So yeah, it's probably, with starburst, it is easier to be off the tripod. Because if I show you, let me show you on the back of mine.
Alright, I'll do it.
So what you do is you kind of move around until you get that sun. Like, see how now you can just sort of see the starburst coming through? That's what you want, like a little hot spot on your shot. So let me take that one and let me just refocus. Okay. So yeah, try if you handheld. Keep your shutter speed. What are you at? You're at like 14 mil, 24 mil. So as long as your shutter speed's above that 1/20th of a second, but you're all stabilized, so it shouldn't really be an issue. As long as you can hold your camera fairly still.
I'll do it this way.
Yeah, do it through the viewfinder is much easier. Then you can kind of, as soon as that sun blinds your eye, you know you're looking into it.
I can see the starburst with my glasses, but
Yeah,
I generally
yeah.
can't see it on my screen until I get,
There it is.
a lot of the time until I get it onto Lightroom.
Yeah, it is a lot easier. When you look through the viewfinder, it's a lot easier to see because you'll literally, you'll see it. It's like looking into the sun. Where on your live view, yeah, the live view tends to cut it out sometimes. Yeah, I needed a bit more behind.
She's got a beautiful golden glow.
It's looking nice now. We've got some nice high cloud. Okay, up here, there's a nice starburst. I don't like being up that high though. So I'm just looking around. I'm waiting for that sun to basically blind me. As soon as I see that sun coming into my eyes, I kind of know that I'm getting that starburst. I need to be down.
Yeah, it's easier.
A bit too high. There it is. Oh, birds in the background. Did I get them? Oh, yeah, I did. Good. Good job. Good job, B. Got those birds flying past. Not getting the best starburst. I'll wait for it to hit that horizon. All right, let me come and check the chat. I was just out taking some photos. So I'll show you a bit of a starburst. This lens doesn't do the best starbursts in the world. Is a tide coming in or out? Tide's coming in, but we're pretty safe. We're going to be safe until around about 7 o'clock. I think it hits that 2 metre mark. Okay, so there's a starburst. So by shooting at f22, closing down your aperture as much as possible, you get that nice starburst. And it's, I don't know if you can see it there, but you really need the sun to be coming through the trees. Once you get that sun coming through the trees, that's when you get your starburst. So yeah, f22, look, anywhere between f14 to about f22. f22 will really exaggerate your starburst. f14 will give you a nicer image overall. And every lens is different. Not all lenses are going to be good at it. Okay, look at that now. Now we're starting to get some cloud up here. Starting to look good. That cloud's rolling in nicely. So I'm going to stay with the handheld for now. Bring my aperture back down to f8. Go into my live view. And yeah, that's perfect. So the other night when I mentioned histogram, it is starting to look nice, Leslie. Okay, so see how my histogram, it's just touching the right and it's not quite touching the left. So that means that's a perfect exposure. Okay, the sun's starting to diffuse a little bit as it hits the horizon. So now we're getting some nice light. So things are looking good. So f8, 1/60th of a second, ISO at 100. Now it's just about composing a shot and composing myself. Get it off live view. Not a big fan of live view. That's nice. And what I'm going to do is actually get down low. Let's get some of these mangroves in the foreground. Don't like that stick. So I hope you're all enjoying the sunset. It's looking quite nice. I do like this little line running through, it looks good. I do like that. Nice little leading line. It's, look, it never disappoints, this tree, does it? It just, yeah, it never disappoints. Yeah, one of our other trees, we have another local tree just up here and all the leaves are blown off the top of it. So I think there'll be a few disappointed people with that tree because that used to be a really nice tree. And it's, yeah, it's lost all its leaves at the top. Oh, you go wherever you want. I'll move the camera if you want to come over here. Just watch, yeah, it's very muddy just there. No, it's all right. I'll come over this way. You get your shot. Yeah, yeah. I think where you were was nice. Ow. Suzanne's sinking. I might have to go and rescue her. Matt, looks wonderful. Wish I was there. Yeah, look, it is nice. But look, it's one of those spots where it's always nice. It's always nice. John Carter, the sound of the mighty 6D going click, enough to sleep to. It is a good camera. I've mentioned it before that I do need a new camera. I'm getting to that stage where my 6D, I've got corrosion on it. The shutter count is up to around about 70,000, so it's got plenty of life left in the shutter. But yeah, it's starting to get some corrosion. I can see rust in some of the screws. It's yeah, it's getting to that stage where I don't want a new camera, but I'm going to have to get one eventually. And I want my flippy screen so I can get down low and actually see what I'm composing rather than standing up here and winging it. So the one thing I miss is that flippy screen. I get to use all these new cameras when I run my classes, and it's really nice to have them. Just on sunset now, I kind of lost that colour. Didn't last long, did it? That colour didn't last long. It'll be back. Blue owl will be nice. Yeah, but yeah, the 6D. Look, I love the 6D. It takes some good photos because it's not me that takes the photos; it's the 6D. I'll just show you some of the photos while we're waiting. So they will look a bit dark on the phone, but yeah, just that leading line. That line, I really like that. There's one down nice and low, and then we're back to the starbursts. Yeah, I've taken a few there. Just different angles. My oldest 6D has now done over 580,000, so plenty of 580,000. That's a lot of photos. So have you had it refurbished? Have you had it like sent it off to have it looked at, or is that 580,000 just straight with no looking after? Let's zoom in on that tree. 580,000, that's a lot. Yeah, I've done about 60,000 on mine, which it really isn't a lot. 60,000 isn't a lot of photos, especially for a camera that's... I've had it for 10 years. 580,000 straight, wow. Yeah, look, they are bulletproof. And most of the cameras these days are. It doesn't matter which brand you have. Cameras are built to last. Even the cheap ones are pretty good. I'm just going to go and grab my tripod, put my glasses on. Yeah, I'm yet to see a really cheap, crappy camera that doesn't last long. Even the budget cameras last a while now. I know Lindsay pops in every now and then. He's shooting on a Canon 550D, and that's got a few battle scars on it, but still works perfectly fine. I've got an old Pentax KR at home, works fine. Our biggest issue up here in Queensland is mould, corrosion. That's kind of the only thing up here that's going to ruin your camera. Yeah, yep. Go for it. Take as many photos as you like. So Suzanne's got the Z5, is it Suzanne? Yeah. Z5?
Soon to get a Z6 too.
Yeah, okay. Any reason why?
Because I want to have two cameras when we travel.
Oh, okay, yeah, yep. All right. Do you want to buy me one too when I travel? And Linda's got the 5D Mark IV, is it? Yeah. So Linda's got the Mark IV. Again, another bulletproof camera. So yeah, Linda is using filters. So filters I will do a video on filters eventually. I don't have any graduated filters. I ditched all my graduated filters because I'll explain it in a video. Oh, there he is, Lindsay. I was just talking about you. Yeah. How are you, Lindsay? Welcome. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, we were just talking about cameras, and a camera is a camera. Lindsay has the old 550D with plenty of battle scars on it, to be fair, and it works fine, doesn't it, Lindsay? Takes some really nice photos. So, and that's why I'm sticking with the 6D. 6D, it does what I need it to. Like I said, the flippy screen to me is probably the only thing that sort of really changing my mind towards going mirrorless. John, I use USB-C battery coupler with a PD power bank of 2000 milliamps. Keeps it powered all night. Yeah, nice. 20,000. Keeps it powered all night. Yeah, good. There goes some. What are they? They look like darters. Starting to get some nice light now. New subscriber. Can't quite read. Oh, I can see that I've got a new subscriber, but I can't read your name. So thank you to whoever just subscribed. Thank you and welcome. Welcome to Hervey Bay, Queensland. So we're doing a sunset out at my tree. That's the official name of the tree. And yeah, we've got a nice little, well, let's frame it up there. That looks a bit nicer if I frame it up there. Actually, let me go back to the wide angle. Yeah, starting to get some nice colour now. Starting to get that pastel-y colour. Yeah, the wide angle makes it look a bit nicer. There, thanks again to everyone who's here. Look at all the colour out behind Suzanne. We've got some nice colour up that way. Always the way. Well, that's the way when you don't like pay me. I didn't order the nice sky tonight. You didn't bring any chocolate for me, so I didn't put my order in for the sky.
I'll have to remember for next time.
Yeah, but nah, look, when I planned to come out, the sky was looking nice, and that's one thing you can't plan.
It's still okay.
It is nice. I'm fussy. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what I wanted before, all that colour. So Linda's just spotted it. We probably will. So out this way, I don't know how well. Yeah, the phone doesn't pick it up.
Behind you.
But yeah, that out there is all pinks and blues and purples, and looks really nice. But yeah, the phone just can't change the white balance while I'm streaming. But yeah, look, we've got some nice colour, and that's sort of why I bought the 24 to 105, just so I can zoom in, because all the clouds on the horizon. So that's where having a little bit of reach. So what have you got, Linda? What lens? 35? Yeah. See, 35 will be enough to sort of get you in fairly tight. 35 mil? Yeah. I'm going to get in nice and... Okay, I'm on the tripod now because we're starting to lose light. So I'm down to... And look at that, that's like just perfectly exposed. Back into manual focus. Focus on that tree. Now that I'm on a tripod, I can get back up to that f13. And that's looking good. Get my 2-second timer on. If I can find it. There it is. I turned my beeper off. It's weird not how I usually have my beep on just so you can hear it on the video.
I just touch.
Yeah.
Does it seem to affect it, thank goodness.
Yeah, the touchscreen it's as opposed to, look.
I lost my remote. So
Oh, really? How'd you lose it?
I have no idea.
No? If you knew how you lost it, you'd find it, wouldn't you? As in out on location or at home? Just, no idea.
I'll find it one day it'll just...
Yeah,
Turn up.
it'll turn up. So was that one of the wireless ones?
I do have a wireless one, but I think it needs a new battery.
Okay.
So... Oh, that... Oh.
Yeah, it's looking nice now. Now we're starting to get some nice colour back there.
That colour will really pick up in Lightroom.
Yes, it will.
Make it even nicer.
We'll be able to get some really nice pinks out of that.
I've had some really average looking shots and I've put them through Lightroom.
Yeah,
and they come out.
yeah. Change your profile to Adobe Landscape and that just, the colour goes off with that. That's one of the first things I do now, change it to Adobe Landscape. It really picks out the colour. All right, things are looking nice. Things are looking nice. Let me check the chat where we're up to. Patrick Wayne will be upset if you don't pay your cloud tax. Yeah, well, I didn't... I might have given him a little call just before to say, just give us something. So it's starting to come now. We've got some nice colour. It's all on the horizon, it's not up high. So when I'm framing up my shot, framing it up a bit more like that, just getting all that colour. Rather than, yeah, we don't need to be ultra wide angle at this stage. At wide angle you get all this nothingness up the top. Get some nice foreground. I'm not a big fan of this foreground, but yeah. Lindsay, it was a nice pastel morning. Yes, I saw this morning. So Lindsay was just saying it was a nice pastel morning. It was really nice. Matt, yes, Lindsay, it was a great sunrise. Need to do another pier shoot. Absolutely. We will do another pier shoot soon. Once they fix the pier. Yeah, the Urangan Pier's under works at the moment. So it's a bit of a mess, to tell the truth. Yeah, yeah. Oh wow, that's nice. Yeah, that's really nice. Okay, let me show everyone Suzanne's shot. Unless you want to keep taking photos. Let me take your camera. I just want to feel what a new camera feels like. Oh, this is good. Okay, so there's one of Suzanne's shots. Look at that. That's really nice. Good colour. Good job. Make sure that's tight. Yep. Yeah, well, here we go. You know, Hervey Bay never disappoints, does it? It only disappoints when it disappoints, but most of the time, this is what we get. This is what we get. Yeah, okay, I'm going to take some photos now. It is looking nice. I'm going to get down lower. So yeah, I had a lot of fun making my last video. I did laugh at myself a few times. Yeah, that's some really nice colour. Let's just zoom out a little bit. Get a little bit of foreground. That's good. So yeah, still at f13, and for anyone who watched my last video, it's exactly what I'm doing now. I'm at f13 and I'm just changing my shutter speed to either brighten or darken. I'm just keeping my highlights under control. Because the light's nice and even. It's that nice soft pastel-y light. It's not a harsh light. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So do you have your histogram up, Suzanne? Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Just sort of keep it. You could probably go even,
Go up a bit now.
like get it as close to that edge as you can.
Yeah.
God, your screen looks so much nicer than mine. Like the colours on the back of your screen, it makes a difference, these new cameras. You get to see a much better look at what your pictures are going to actually look like. Yeah, look at that. Yes, look at that sky. That's yeah, I'm going to take some more photos. So I'm not going to talk to the camera too much. These live streams, they're all about just showing off Hervey Bay, really. Just want to show you guys our sunsets, make you all jealous. Come and visit, and I can bring you out here. If you don't mind getting knee deep in mud, it's worth the trip though, isn't it, Suzanne?
Yes.
Linda's been here a few times. Second time? Okay. And it hasn't disappointed yet, has it? Because the first one was pretty good too, wasn't it? The first one was, yay. The first. This one's nice. I love those colours. I love pinks and blues. I really, yeah, the pinks and blues look really nice. Yeah. Yes, I had someone ask about white balance. Now, I always shoot in, well, not always. When I'm doing landscapes, 90% of the time I'm shooting with an auto white balance. And that's because Linda and I have Canon cameras, and Canon cameras are better, Suzanne, at white balance. Nah, Suzanne's is doing a good job, I must admit. Back in the old days, I used to have what was it? The 90D, the Nikon 90D. Every photo had like a green tint to them. Like on the auto white balance, they always had a green tint. So a lot of it does depend on the camera. So, and look, it's a combination of lens and camera.
And the operator.
Well, not when you're on auto white balance. Auto white balance, it is the camera reading it. But yeah, I've just found that 90% of the time auto white balance is fine. And look, I develop my own photos. I don't shoot JPEGs. If you shoot JPEGs, you probably want to get your white balance sorted. But yeah, if you shoot JPEG, switch over to RAW, and you'll be surprised at how much nicer your photos are going to look. They won't look better out of camera. JPEGs do their little processing in the camera.
Yeah, no, the raw doesn't look anything.
No, RAWs look horrible straight out of camera. They do. But you just pull so much more colour, especially the colour. Yeah. Because yeah, with a JPEG, you've got a slider that goes, I think, from 1 to 100, where with a RAW, you've got from 0 to 10,000. Like you've just got a bigger colour range to deal with.
Yeah, that's the last one.
Oh wow!
It's a bit dark.
Oh wow! Can I show everyone?
Yeah, I need to take the filter
Oh,
out.
that went a bit loose then.
Yeah, it wobbles a bit. You just
Okay,
need to
yep,
turn it.
just turn it.
That's all.
Okay, let me show you one of Linda's shots. Look at that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Is that with your filter, Linda?
Yeah, the filter needs to come out now. It's dark
Getting
enough.
too dark. Yeah, that's really nice. So I hope you're all enjoying this stream, and look at that sky, looking really good. Looking really good. Yeah, well, we haven't even hit, well, we're almost at blue hour. Yeah, that's really nice. I do like, I'm going to head over where Linda was, because I do like all those, that little creek that's running through.
Yeah.
It's a nice little line. It's a nice line that's leading up to the tree. So let me get back into the mangroves. Oh God, it's so deep. Yeah, all that rain we've had, it's created new little streams and divots, and there's a lot going on. No, you're right. Let me just quickly get this one. Yep, no, you're right. Okay, come over, just, yeah, watch the mud. It is getting very deep. It's sort of, yeah, the creeks. The pinks, yeah. Now we're starting to head into blue hour. There's that purple, purple light. I'm going to get Suzanne as a silhouette there. No, you're right. I'm going to get you as a silhouette. Just want a nice fast shutter speed. Yeah, that's good. That's nice. It's looking really good. So yeah, if there's anyone out there that hasn't visited Hervey Bay, like I mentioned in my last video, this happens all the time. This is every night, isn't it, Linda? Not quite. Every night, every morning. I'm hearing wows from Suzanne. That's good. That's what we want. I like to hear wows from people. We do get lots of wows up here. Look at that sky. As in, yeah, zoom out, get out to your 14 mil. Yeah, get all that sky. Now the sky is like, see how high the purple is?
Yeah, you go out more.
Yeah. Yeah, good. You probably just get your shutter speed a little bit slower, get it right over to the edge, because it'll keep getting darker and darker each time. So keep pushing it. Yeah, about there. Yep. Because the dynamic range in your camera is really good, so you can push it right to the edge and get all that get all that detail out of it. No, the video wasn't on you. Do you want me to put it on you? Oh, it was. Everyone saw that. Everyone's laughing. The phone is picking up some nice colours now. Oh, good, good. Yeah, look at that. That's really nice. It's yeah, the phone's blowing out this horizon. Let me see if I can make it refocus. That's going to make it darker. No, I wish I could control the camera when it live streams. It's one of the catches with the live streams. I can't control my settings. It just does what it does. But yeah, that's just orange. That's an orange glow, and then we've got the purples, and then eventually we've got the blues. So now we're into blue hour. So all of our shots, I'll give you a quick look at what we're taking shots of. We're all sort of down nice and low and getting all that foreground. Look at that. So that's kind of what we're getting shots of. Looks really nice. Really nice. It's just literally a rainbow of colours. So again, yeah, so anyone who hasn't watched my latest video, it's all on using manual mode for beginners basically. Set your aperture, set your ISO, then just change your shutter speed. And that's exactly what Suzanne's doing tonight. She's just got her aperture and ISO set, and then just changing her shutter speed as she needs it. Okay. And Linda knows what she's doing, so she's changing settings every now and then and zooming in and zooming out. I don't know what I'm doing, so that's why I use the basic settings. Look, if there's an easy way of doing something, I will find it. That's... Yep, Linda said the same. If there's an easy way of finding it, do it. Photography shouldn't be about settings and gear and all that garbage. It's about taking photos. So if there's an easy way to take photos, use it. You shouldn't have to change your settings all the time. Yeah, Suzanne just said that is awesome. That could be another photo for her wall. Okay, I sort of don't want to zoom in because there's so much colour up high. Yeah, it would have been nice to have the wide angle tonight. I went for the 24 to 105. But yeah, look, I have literally got hundreds of photos of this tree. I don't know what my favourite one is yet. I've got so many. Yeah, I don't know what my favourite photo is of this tree. Because none of them are bad. They're all just different levels of good and gooder. G'day Scotty, I'm going to head out for the first time in 2 weeks. Oh yeah, it just moved. I'm going to head out for the first time in 2 weeks, get some sunset shots down at the banks of the Tenol Sap River here in Phnom Penh. We've got light cloud, haze, so it helps with the colours. Yeah, I've seen some of your sunsets up there. They look really nice. Do get some nice colours, even with the haze. The haze kind of diffused the sun a little bit, so that's get some nice shots up there. Is anyone else in here just for the views? I don't always understand camera settings lingo, but love watching the sunset. Yeah, exactly. And that was the whole point of doing these streams, was to show off Hervey Bay. Okay, because I know, we've got lots of friends down in Victoria. We've got friends everywhere, so it's kind of just to show them Hervey Bay, make them jealous, because it's like this every night. Suzanne's laughing. So, yeah, look, I know I do waffle on and I talk about things that a lot of people probably don't understand. I know my friend Simon, who's in here, he just kind of laughs at me. He thinks I'm speaking a different language. But he just comes along to have a look at the view and see what we're up to. So he came up here recently for a visit, which was good. So he got to see firsthand Hervey Bay and how nice it was. And we're heading into whale season. Whale season's only a couple of months away. So, yes, the mud is very muddy. Suzanne's getting stuck. Yeah, it's sort of, you can see where this little stream's coming through, it's really soft. I'm just keeping an eye on behind me every now and then to make sure we don't have a crocodile sneak up behind us. Because we know there's one around somewhere. Hopefully it's still down south. Hopefully it's still down south. Or they've caught it and relocated it. Yeah, that's nice. But yes, I am planning another stream. I just need the right tides and everything. And pretty much I'm going to be heading over that way. There's some really nice trees. It's just like a little forest of lone trees. I don't think they quite beat this tree, but it just, yeah, there's just this little area, a little area of 500 metres, just speckled with little trees everywhere. And they're really nice trees. I did do one video out there, and it was on a night when I had no sky at all. But yeah, really keen to get back out there. I can hear all sorts of splashing going on behind us. Tide is coming in, yep. So we're safe. We'll get back without worrying about the tide. Still got a fair bit before we walk through water. So we might almost wind it up here now, because I know we will probably head back shortly. So thank you to everyone who popped in. Okay, yeah, Matt does a few trips over there, so yeah, pop over and catch up. Oh, Matt's forever travelling, always popping up videos of his overseas trips, so that's good. Yeah, so I think we will wind it up now. I've been going for about an hour. So that's sort of the plan. I want to try and keep the live streams under an hour, because I just send people to sleep if I talk for too long, I think. So thank you to everyone who popped in. Yeah, had some good numbers in here tonight, so good to see. So I hope you all enjoyed the Hervey Bay sunset. Back out to my lone tree. I do plan on showing off a bit more of Hervey Bay. But yeah, I hadn't been out. It was sort of more to come out here just to have a look at what the damage was. There's lots of trees down and there's logs floating along the beach, and I just wanted to come and see how my tree looked, because I haven't visited it since our storms. And yep, she's still there and she's still looking good. So I will try and get down to some of the beaches soon. We'll head down to Scarness and Torquay and Urangan. Once they fix the pier, we'll head down to Urangan. Boat Harbour, I want to do a shoot at the Boat Harbour, probably a sunrise. I'll do a sunrise at the Boat Harbour. So you got lots of plans coming up. Thanks, Nigel. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So yeah, thank you from the UK. Good to see some overseas viewers in here. So yes, it is getting dark. The phone probably makes it look quite bright, but yeah, it is quite dark. So thank you again to everyone, and I will leave it there. So if you haven't had a look at my latest video, check it out. It's I've had fun making it. I did have a bit of a laugh at myself for being an idiot. So stay tuned for my next live stream. Don't know when the next one will be. Yeah, I'm gonna get back into running actual classes soon, so stay tuned for that too. If you're on my mailing list, you should get an email early this week. I'm going to run a class next weekend. So yeah, thank you all again. See you, Simon. See you, Scotty, Nigel, Matt, Kath. I'll see you soon. Pam, if I forget any, there she is. Pam, thank you. Yeah, look, I'm going to do these pretty regularly. Okay, I'll do these pretty regularly, where I'll just throw out an invite. Whoever wants to come can come. Okay, so I will warn you whether it's going to be muddy or rocky or anything like that. So yes, yeah, it'd be nice to get a big group on a live stream one day and just get everyone out here taking photos. Then we can sort of all have a look at everyone's photos and just show you how easy it is to get photos up here, isn't it, Suzanne? It is. It's easy. Hervey Bay, if you haven't been here, get here. All right, I'm going to stop talking crap. Thank you, everyone, and I will see you all again soon.